In the pink, and I know it's only 9 a.m., because there are choices of size of a 15 or a 17-inch. The 15-inch in the pink is already spoken for. We do have the larger of the two. We've got the 17-inch. But when that's gone, it's gone. We do not have advanced orders. What we've got is what we are able to produce, and we can't get more in time for the holiday. Here's your black. And this is all matte finish, but it is a textured finish. This is their, again, newest chassis design. The new HP Blue, which has been really popular throughout the late night hours. We've got silver, we have purple, and then already getting limited is now the white in the 15-inch. Since midnight last night, and we did make it available in what we call a pre-sale, we've had over 33,000 people pick up the phone to get their brand new computer. Why? It's what's put inside. AMD is one of the leading manufacturers of processors worldwide, and they make a series of different processors, and they are incrementally faster and faster and faster. Their A10 is their top of the line. That's the 800-pound gorilla in the world of processing. We have an A10 processor in this, and by the way, it's the first time we've ever had an A10 processor on a touch screen laptop. With this, all those functions that you know from your smartphone, you can now do with your fingertip on your computer, but you still have your full-size keyboard, you still have your DVD driver, your CD burner, you've got an amazing value on software, over $1,200 worth of software and services, 6 months to pay for it, no shipping and handling. It is the ultimate computer. Here's why you buy it from us. First of all, you can't find this configuration anywhere else. It was built for us. That over $1,800 in services as well as software. 24-hour PC support for the life of the computer. Your antivirus from McAfee is provided for the life of your computer. We also give you an option, it's up to you, but I would recommend it, to pick up the Microsoft Office 365. We give that to you at a reasonable price, and that way you've got your Microsoft Word, you have Excel, you've got PowerPoint, and you have OneNote. The holiday return policy, there is no restocking fee. If for some reason, can't imagine, if it's not the perfect computer, return it. We don't have a restocking fee, we'll refund everything you spent. Free shipping and handling, that saves you right there about $31 and 6 months to pay for it. With the Microsoft Office upgrade, it's just a few dollars more. We've got $599.94, an amazing price for a $2,400 computer in the 15-inch without the Microsoft Office. With Office, it steps it up to $669.94. That's still 6 payments of $111. The 17-inch laptop is $649, and then with the Microsoft Office, it steps it to $719. But again, with Easy Pay, payments of under $120. This is the best computer value of the entire year. Now, the software titles you will receive, and this is only some of them, you're going to get that Premier Tech support in your antivirus. You get Adobe Photoshop Elements 12, the single most popular software manipulation system for high-definition photography, and now for high-definition video. LapLink PC Mover Pro. That's a software package to move all your stuff from your old computer easily to your new computer. And then we give you things like Printer Picks, a $50 voucher, that's like cash. We're going to give you 6 months of Go to My PC so that your PC can also operate your office PC, other family PCs. We give you all of it because we wanted your gift giving to be easier than ever before. And it could be that gift that's to you from you. Is it time to replace your old laptop? Well, there's some things about this one that I think will blow you away. I want to introduce you to a buddy. How are you?
Hey, a lot better now. I had coffee.
Did you get coffee?
Yeah, so.
This is Oscar Duvall. Oscar's been here, and you've been working since, what, yesterday afternoon?
Yeah, so I've definitely been here for quite a while.
I can't wait to watch you later in the day, just to see what you say.
Coffee is my friend right now, so definitely enjoying it.
Well, for people who have never seen a touchscreen laptop, it is a different beast. It's like working with your cell phone. Every function that you normally have to do with a mouse or the little touchpad, which you have, still your touchpad and you've got all your keys, you can now do much quicker by just simply touching it.
Well, you can touch it right on the screen itself, or you can also use the multi-gestures right in the air.
Okay.
But the cool thing about this is that you don't have to use the keyboard anymore. You don't have to use that mouse anymore. all you have to do is you can just go back and forth right on the screen, because now you have that touch technology built right in.
That coffee will kick in. We're going to put up a little bit of video because we're telling you, and it's so important. It's not just a marketing phrase. It is the best today's special value on a computer that we will see all year. Here's why.
Well, this is the reason why. You're going to get a 15.6-inch screen or a 17.3-inch screen, and it's high definition. It's going to come with a powerful AMD A10 quad-core processor with 8 gigs of RAM. You have AMD gesture control. Just by moving your hand up in the air, you can actually move the items on the screen back and forth. It's going to come with a Windows 8.1 operating system, also with access to the Android content through BlueStacks, so access to millions and millions of apps. It comes with a 1 terabyte hard drive, so you can store your photos,
That's
videos,
huge.
music, tons. You're also going to have premier PC tech support for the life of the computer. Think about it. Support for the PC for as long as you own the computer. It's also going to be your central hub for all your devices. This is going to be the desktop replacement where you can plug your cell phone in, where you can plug any device directly into the USB, and basically it's where your family can come together and basically access everything directly right onto one location.
The computer has become now a must-have. It's the way we communicate. It's how we stay connected, whether it be email, Facebook. It's how so many of us watch movies. I even watch TV now more often on my computer than I do actually sitting in front of the TV with things like Hulu.
Well, most of us do that now, too.
Yeah.
You sit on your couch, you basically surf. Sometimes you watch TV, but you watch something else. You multitask. And here's the great thing about the whole multitask. You have the technology inside of it that can handle it all. You have that A10 processor that can handle all of this. So if you're doing anything from watching a movie to going back and forth between all your apps, this can definitely handle it because it has all that power, all that memory, and all that hard drive space to handle everything, from even that awesome photo editing, that the software that comes with it automatically.
Again, now keep in mind, you've been up for about, what, 25?
Yes.
25 hours?
Yes, but I have had coffee.
You've had coffee.
I feel so much better.
You and my wife planned this and got that old photo. I'll pay you back by the end of the day. You watch.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be expecting
You watch. And Oscar, by the way, is a dear friend, so this will be fun. When you're in the market for a computer, there's the big three. It's your processor, it's your hard drive, and it's your RAM speed.
Right, and when they actually had the meeting, when they were speccing this out for today.
8 months ago.
They were saying, okay, let's try something a little different. Let's max everything out.
Yeah.
So when I say max everything out is, they gave you one of the top line processors right from AMD. So they gave the A10.
We've never had an A10 at a touchsame.
No, so you get the A10.
Because it was too expensive.
Well, at the time it was too expensive,
Yeah.
but you know, they kind of banked on thinking, okay, by the time this time comes around, everything would be set. So you got 8 gigs of RAM inside of this computer automatically, so they maxed out the memory.
You can't get any more random access memory into a laptop. So, it's not physically possible.
Yeah, and they maxed that out, and they also maxed out the hard drive for the laptop itself. So
it's a terabyte.
It's a terabyte. So terabyte means you can load a lot of stuff on it. So you definitely have plenty of room. So for speed, for multitasking is the memory, and for space, the hard drive. So the 3 key things is covered inside this computer.
Also covered your antivirus. That's done. You don't even have to worry about it. You've got McAfee for as long as you own your computer. That premier tech support, we'll talk about that a little bit later on, but it means you've got a living, breathing human being you can talk to, not when it's a computer issue or a problem so much as it is you just need more information.
And they won't charge you for it.
That's
so it's
free.
You're not being charged by the phone call. It's going to be a 1-800 number. The service is actually going to be right here in the U.S. So if you have a question, it could be simple little things. It can be complex things. So how do I hook up my printer? Well, you just got a new computer. It'd be nice to know how to hook up that printer. Well, how do I set up the new email? How do I get online with a wireless router? I have wireless technology inside my household. How do I do it? They will actually walk you through it. And they're right here in the U.S. again, so they'll be able to help you out. And it's always going to be that nice, friendly voice. So this is what it is. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's going to be an initial point of contact, and it'll be right here in the U.S. So they'll help you with things like PC setup with your Windows 8, setting up your printer, your internet issues, email setup, software installations, and more. So all the basic things that we should know, there'll be somebody there, always there to help us no matter what. And it's any day of the year. They'll be there to help us with any kind of question that you might have.
With the exception of Christmas Day.
Well, yeah,
they give them Christmas Day off.
They should have at least Christmas Day off.
But it's all about the experience. When you buy a PC from QVC, we want it to be everything you need. Instead of the a la carte version that you may get a price point that's great, but you may not get all the things you need, which means there's additional purchases down the road.
Right.
We want to take care of it.
Yeah, especially like antivirus. Normally what happens is you get like a year service of antivirus.
Oh, they might give you a 30-day
average.
trial or something.
Sometimes
then
that's
they
what
want, then they want to hit your credit card.
And then they hit you every year. No more antivirus payments. So once you get your antivirus on here, it's done. It covers you for the life of the computer. So you're not buying any more antivirus. You're not buying technical support anymore because that's going to be covered too.
Right.
And you're going to get the software too that you need to transfer all that important information that you have on your old computer directly onto your new computer. So that comes included too.
Let me update them again. Come with me on colors because it's still relatively early. It's 9:13. I'm looking at the clock. 9:13 East Coast time. But in the 15-inch, because we've got a choice of a 15 or a 17-inch, the 15-inch in the pink is already gone. There is no advanced order. We cannot get any more from the folks at HP between now and the holidays. Believe me, we tried. We were making phone calls with the folks at HP yesterday afternoon, and they are wonderful to work with. It was just a logistic situation where it's not possible. I don't know that we anticipated that we would have over 33,000 of these computers spoken for by 10 a.m. in the morning today. The white is also now limited in the 15-inch. And that 15-inch without the Microsoft Office upgrade, there's 200 of you out there that can take advantage of it, and then those will be gone as well. We still have the purple and the black, we have the blue and the silver, and we haven't shown it a lot, but we do have the red.
Actually, if we turn this around, and it's almost like a really deep red.
It's like a tomato.
Yeah, so all the colors are really deep and very vibrant, and they're not like snap-on cases. They're actually a textured case, and if you notice, even if you move your fingers across it, it's not going to smudge because it's nice and textured. Almost, if you think about it, remember back in this, I'm going to date you a little bit, back in the 70s, you had those corduroy pants.
Oh, yeah.
That's
you can hear it.
That's what it sounds like. So it's textured, so it's going to help you with the grip too. So if you use it almost like a clutch to carry it around, it's not going to slip out of your hands.
Let's go through a tour. Again, high definition screens and touch screen activity on this. We've got it in the 15-inch, we've got it in the 17-inch. You will make an option on your purchase if you want the Microsoft Office 365. I would recommend it because you will need word processing. If you want any kind of accounting or spreadsheets, the Excel is nice to have.
Yeah.
And if PowerPoint,
it boils down to this.
They're doing PowerPoint presentations in grade schools now.
Yeah, if you're a student, definitely consider it.
Right.
If you're in business, you definitely consider it too.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people are going to send you something in Excel or Word, and sometimes if you don't have the correct program, it doesn't open up. So definitely, take advantage of it for the first year, and then see if you want to get it in the future. But at least for the first year, you kind of get a feel for it.
Right. Look at the screen. That is absolutely beautiful. You have Beats
High
audio
definition.
built into it.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre, one of America's most renowned engineers in the world of sound and musicians, he brings to us a system that gives you a better sound system built into it. It's an expensive option from HP. It's included. The touchscreen is there, but you still get a full keyboard along with your numeric keypad.
Sometimes it's the simple things like this that count, because if you're somebody that does number crunching, if you're a student, it makes sense having just this part instead of touching the numbers up top. So it really makes you more efficient.
Even at this price, you will have, if I can find the button, there you go.
There you go.
You do have a DVD player and a DVD burner.
And we make a big deal about this because it is. Because think about it, we save things on CDs
Sure,
and
everybody's
DVDs,
got discs.
and we still create things and we watch movies. Because they're assuming everybody is streaming nowadays. We're not. Like for example, the wedding video that you have, that you from your own wedding. Best way to preserve it, create it, and share with friends and family is on a DVD.
But it seems to be the first thing that computer companies are taking out of their chassis to try to hit lower price points. And these are all factors I want you to consider as you start doing some comparative shopping. Feel free. It's a consumer market. Today is the busiest day of the year for shopping. And if you're in the market for a computer, there are more computers sold on this day than any given day of the year. To be competitive, we're just smacking the competition. Things like, here's one USB.
Right.
There's your headphone jack, which although you've got Beats audio built into it, it's nice to have that. On the other side, lots of connectivity. Here's your 8-way media card. That's for your photography.
Right, from your digital camera.
Not one, but 2 additional USBs.
You have your HDMI port, so you can actually plug out directly to a TV if you're doing presentations or turning your TV into
Do
a
all
smart
laptops
TV.
have that HDMI?
No, so that's actually a feature that you should always get, especially if you're using this for business,
Yep.
because now you can use it for presentations.
We didn't forget those of you who don't have wireless internet. It
Right.
does have an Ethernet,
Yeah, it can plug directly into it and just do a hardwire access to it.
and then that's where you plug in to go ahead and charge it. And yes, you know, it's such a simple question, but it's one that I had not thought of because we had a viewer who had asked earlier. Do you get your charging unit with it?
Yes, you get the
do.
charging block that does
Yeah.
come with it. So you're getting one of HP's most powerful computers here for the, on QVC, and this is the biggest one that we have. Like
it's
memory maxed out, hard drive maxed out, processor maxed out, and we actually have a little demo to show you how fast this processor
do
is.
that?
Yeah, do you
I'll
want
tell you what, when we'll go off
wanna
to the
take
phone
the
lines at the
challenge?
same time.
Okay,
I
we'll
know
take
that
the challenge.
Allison is on the phone lines from Georgia. Allison, how are you?
Allison?
Good. How are you guys?
Doing
Pretty good.
Doing very, very well. Allison, how can we help you out today?
Well, I was actually watching earlier when you had the ladder on, and then when the computer came on, got my husband's attention
Okay.
because I own a desktop, and I've been asking for a laptop for a long time.
Okay.
All
So
right.
when it started going through all the features and the space and the processor, that he said, "Merry Christmas. Go ahead." order
Nice.
it."
That's a good husband.
That is a good husband.
Allison, this is and what I'm so thrilled about with this package. First of all, the computer is amazing, but it's
Right.
not just the computer. It's the entire experience that will come with the way we packaged it. Your
Right.
desktop, how long have you had your desktop?
Oh my gosh, years. It's like a monster. It's
Okay.
It's really old.
Okay.
But I bet you've got photos on there, don't you?
Well, that's what I was going to say. I'm a mom, mother of 3. I take lots of pictures. I have when the digital camera first came out,
Okay.
and so I need a lot of space. Constantly, I need a lot of space for those kind of things. So that was the other thing. That was the other thing that really sold us on, was the amount of space that it had.
Yeah, that's
Allison,
terabyte.
no peer pressure on you, but the hard drive is so big on this new computer that you can have storage for so many more photographs that you can even have more children if you want.
That's true.
Was
I
that
can
the
see-
sound of your husband falling off the couch?
Yes.
Okay.
I think he just had a heart attack.
Well, we are going to include a software package for you because those photographs, you can't replace those.
You really can't. And we also give you PC Mover too. So all those great photos that you have on that old computer, well, you plug in the cable, you put in the software, and you can easily transfer everything that's in that
the old
old
one?
computer to the
Oh,
new
wow.
one. So
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And
So-
That's
all of your
even better.
files too. That'll be
Easy.
anything from recipes to documents that you have, tax forms, things of that
videos,
nature.
easy
Yep.
migration.
And that's not included when you buy a computer elsewhere.
Wow.
But it's a common theme. Most people are upgrading a computer.
Right.
Right.
So, yeah.
So now
I'm
we're
telling you, you guys sold me. I mean, you sold me in like 5 minutes. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I've got to have this.
Wait till you play around with the touch screen.
yeah, you're definitely going to
I
enjoy
know.
it.
Yeah, you're going to like it.
Yeah,
it's
that was
on
the
its
other
way.
thing.
Now, Allison, there is one thing that you will need because right now you're kind of locked into a desktop. These do require a wireless router for you to have the full mobility.
Right.
You can still plug it in the way you plug in your desktop, but it's kind of cool to be able to sit on the couch and do your computing or go to the table or go out on the back deck when it gets warm in Georgia and still be able to do all of those things. To do
Right.
that, though, you will need a wireless router,
Right.
okay?
It's about $30 on an average. Some might be a
We've
little bit
got
more
a
expensive than
Belkin
others.
unit for $39.99 that's a really good unit.
Yeah, it's called the N300, and that's about, it's a couple bucks, but that'll give you more wireless connectivity. Let's say if you're sitting outside of the house or in the next room, so you're not tethered to a cable. So it might be something you might want to consider.
Okay?
Okay.
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 Wonderful.
Thank you.
Allison, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
We're going to talk about RAM speed.
Okay, it's not just
And
RAM
and
speed.
It's also about a quad-core processor. Because
Right.
this is the A10. AMD makes a whole series of processors, and they are exponentially more expensive, but exponentially much, much faster. There's an A3, that's their loss leader. Jump up to the A5. The jump up to the A8 is massive. The jump from the A8 to the A10 is enormous.
definitely a bigger jump.
This is an A10 processor for the first time ever in a touchscreen here at QVC. AMD's top of the line.
So what we're going to show you is how fast it is towards another HP computer that's about a year and a half old. But we're really we're really going to try to show you apples to apples on this. So this is a little demo to show you how fast everything is inside the computer. So Dan, I want you to click.
And you want me to start now?
If you want, go ahead.
Okay.
Should I start now too?
No, I did it again.
Did you break it?
I always do this. No, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
Started.
All right, so you just start. So I'll do it too, but I have a touch screen, so I'm just going to touch the screen. Now, here's the cool thing about this, is that both of them are processing. This was a great computer when it first came out. This is a better computer by a long shot.
These are both running the same software, and it tells you how fast
You
it's
started
running.
it before I did.
I did.
And if you look,
And you're done.
And I'm finished. I'm finished. What's my number, Dan?
He's right at 14 seconds.
Oh, what's
it
your
took
number?
this one 22.64.
So right now, it's
But
just
that's
showing
extra seconds on every application you could ever do. You're going to be faster on everything.
Right, so this was just 5 seconds. But think about it. When you're doing your computing at home, how long are you on the computer? Are you on the computer for 10 minutes? No, it's usually 15, half hour, sometimes hours. Well, that takes up a lot of time. Takes up a lot of your precious time. So the calculating on the A10, a lot faster, a lot more efficient, helps you get your job done. The better the processor, the longer your computer lasts. So this is AMD's A10 processor technology. It is quad core. So to kind of give you an analogy, instead of just being 2 lanes open, let's say everybody's working that day and all the lanes are open and everybody's going through and getting their groceries done. So that's what that AMD quad core technology is. So it gives you the capabilities to really take advantage of the multitasking, the speed, all in that great processor.
Right now, at this point of the day, you can still make a choice of whatever your favorite colors happen to be. That may very well change. We've got now less than what? I said 200 of the white that are available in the 15-inch without the Microsoft Office. We're already out of the 15-inch in the pink without the Microsoft Office. Have you seen the touchscreen yet? I didn't realize how impressive the touchscreen was until I had a really good chance to play with it.
Super impressive, but it also has this like air gesture built in too. And we actually have another little demo. Do you mind going back there?
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
We actually hooked it up to a big screen TV in the back, and we'll show you how it works.
Because it does come with an HDMI port, and not all computers do. It's another wonderful added feature for what is our best value of the entire year.
So you can actually plug a cable directly to your computer.
Okay, which is what we've done here.
Yeah, so right now it's running on my computer, but it's also running on my TV too. So right now we're just watching a movie and we're enjoying everything that's on the computer itself.
This screen competes with the finest high-definition television screens.
Well, it's high definition. So that's the cool thing about this. Now, here's something else that's pretty neat too. It also has motion sensor built inside of it. So let me minimize this for a second.
Okay.
Let me turn this off real quick. So I can either take advantage of the touchscreen just by touching the screen itself, but you also have the capabilities to actually go through your photos and do presentations too. So let's say if you're doing your photos and presentations, I'll bring up some photos right here. So let me see.
I'm still gonna have to have a long talk with you and my wife snagging it.
Recognize that guy?
I didn't even know those headshots still existed.
Oh.
Now wait, you just changed photographs by just moving your hand.
Ah, yeah, it looks like magic. What's that? What's that thing from Star Wars? These are not the droids you're looking for. So here's the cool thing about this. I'm just moving my hand back and forth in the air. It's not magic. It's HP and AMD that does this.
So if you have this in the kitchen, it's on the counter, you're cooking, you've got a whole bunch of different recipes, you got goop all over your hands. You just move your hand.
Well, think about it. Let's say I'm cooking, and let's say I got a toddler in one hand, I'm mixing something, and you got the peanut butter sticky fingers, and the last thing you want to do is touch your computer, because that's a lot of cleaning.
By the way, that's the funniest photograph.
So all you do is this: just swipe your hand back and forth in the air, just like this. What's in Albany's hand? What is?
I had 9 different captions that I thought of, and all of them would have offended a friend.
That's okay. What is she? What's that?
She loves pumpkin.
Oh, okay. So pumpkin spice. So if we go to the next photo.
Listen, I'm not making fun of photographs.
But that's moving back and forth. So that to me is a cool feature. Just by doing this is to me amazing. And again, that's another feature that you get built right inside.
It's all about getting the entire package and getting the entire package at what is the best price that we could ever possibly do. We do computer Today special values throughout the year, but today is always the biggest day of the year for us, and this one is no exception. This is the best value ever, bar none, on a touchscreen in QVC history.
Right. So for me, this is probably the hardest decision is picking out the awesome color. So do you want Microsoft Office with your computer? Do you need a 15-inch? Do you need a 17-inch? And to me is what awesome color that you pick out.
It comes down to when you've got a budget, you want to get more for your money. Everybody is very consumer savvy today.
True.
Check your circulars, get online. The biggest online shopping day will actually be Monday. They call it Cyber Monday. But check around and find out if there is anyone out there that can beat what we've got. Because if they can, by all means, take advantage of it. I don't think they can. We still have all color choices available. Do me a favor, flip the red one around.
Sure. So
okay.
here's the red one, so it kind of gives you an idea of what you're working with. So it's that deep red textured color. So you have the capabilities to really, wow your computer because you just have an awesome color like that.
That's the latest chassis. They just unveiled this chassis, and it is so streamlined, beautifully lightweight chassis. By the way, the battery on it's a 6-hour battery too. So there's the red, here's the pink. We weren't able to get as many of the pink as we were hoping for, so in the 15-inch, it's already gone. And the 15-inch is gone with the Microsoft Office package or without. We have the black, and this is a matte finish again that doesn't show the fingerprints. Here's the blue.
It's kind of a Smurf kind of blue.
A Smurf blue. They may have lawyers, be careful. We then have the silver. We've got a really deep, vibrant purple, which has been popular since last night. And then in the white, I just like that really clean look.
Well, if you pop out the white one, let
Yeah.
me show you something else that's
Show
on
you
that
the
white one.
interior. On the white, what makes it a little bit different
It's a
is
kinda-
they went to a silver.
So very classy, sexy kind of
All the
scheme.
other ones
So
are black.
white with
where
a
you see
silver tone, so it just looks really cool looking. So definitely, if you're looking for a classy looking laptop, this is probably the one to go for.
In the 15-inch, though, there's a handful of them left without the Microsoft Office. So if you love the white, you can't go wrong. Now, if you are thinking about a gift, and boy, what a great gift that would be, remember again that we're going to include over $1,800 in software and services. You get the Premier Tech Support and also McAfee for the entire life of your computer. You have the option of the Microsoft Office 365. You then have a holiday return policy with no restocking fee. A lot of retailers, if you return it, they will ask that they keep 20% of the cost of the computer for restocking. We've never played that game. I don't think we ever will. We have the free shipping and handling. That by itself saves you $31. And, oh yeah, 6 months to pay for it.
Which is pretty nice.
The software alone is valued at over $1,200, and then the service of that PC support is valued at over $600. Adobe Photoshop Elements 12, the PC Mover Pro, which we talked about, moves the stuff from your old computer to your new. We didn't even tell you so far. Things like entitled books, you get 6 months of free downloads of books. You get a $100 Zinio voucher for magazines. It's like the largest online newsstand. That's like $100 cash. You get PicMonkey Royale for a year, which is a great manipulation software for your photographs. It's all about the entire experience. And we've got it. We're going to go off and say hello to Sonia. Sonia, where are you shopping from? Where's home?
Hi, I'm from Columbus, Ohio.
Nice to have you here. Meet Oscar.
Nice to meet you, Sonia.
Hi, Oscar.
Sonia, why this computer and why today?
Well, I have HP already.
Okay.
It's 17-inch, and I bought it about 3 years ago. And I wanted to pass that one down to my kids, and I wanted a bigger, more RAM and bigger memory and all that stuff. And to see that it's a touchscreen, I said, oh, I've got to have that.
Oh, yeah. It's bigger, badder, better. Believe me.
Yes. Yes.
It's funny. That touchscreen, it will become so intuitive, because that's how we manipulate our cell phones nowadays.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I thought. That's why I felt like, everything else, our tablets, our cell phone, is all touchscreen. So
Yeah.
it's about time to step up to a laptop that is as well.
I am
Very true.
probably the least high-tech of any of the hosts here at QVC.
And that is true.
I'm probably the oldest one here, too.
That is true, too.
That is true, too. So they gave me this computer to play around with, and it becomes very second nature. And I gave it back to him. It was a couple days ago, and I was sitting at my own computer at home, desktop, and I reached up and I'm touching the screen. I'm going, what the heck is going on? It was like, oh, wow, I forgot. My computer at home doesn't have the touchscreen.
Well, see, once you get used to it,
Oh,
it
yeah.
feels like you can't live without it. So
Yeah, it's
you get spoiled. I guess that's the word you're looking for.
Absolutely. You're going to love it. And if your computer is 3 years of age, and HP made a great computer 3 years ago, but it can't hold a candle to what they're making now.
Well, I'm excited. This seems to be just everything I'm looking for, and the kids will be happy to get the hand-me-down,
Good.
to tool around with. But I'm in school, I have a side business. I do a lot of things. This will be great.
Wonderful. Do we have the color for you too?
Yes, I got the bright pink. So this is Mom's. Everyone
That's
will
Mom.
know.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be a problem. Sonia, congratulations. Have the best holiday season you've ever had.
Thank you. You do the same.
Bye-bye.
Sonia, take care.
Bye.
So again, we're going to give you a great price, but price isn't the story alone. This is the best value we've ever had on a touchscreen. We've got an AMD A10 processor in there, the top of the line. Can you get more than 8 gigs of random access memory? No. That's all they can do. Can you get a bigger hard drive than a terabyte? No. That's maximum storage. This is the biggest, the baddest, the best. And we've got it as our today's special value. Now, if you choose that you'd like to have a case, we do have cases that will match, and they come from a separate company, but they're deluxe cases, 15-inch or 17-inch.